And we're back. Okay, so last time we were checking out contributions. So let's go back under contributions to the contribution dashboard, and we're going to create some contribution pages just to see what that's all about. So in order to create contribution pages, you simply click Manage Contribution Pages. You could also click the button next to it called Add Contribution Pages, but let's just work from this menu here. So we're on this Manage Contribution Pages page, and in order to create a new contribution page, you would click Add Contribution Page, and it gives you this nice little menu. Now we can define a title for a page, and we can choose a contribution type. Now this could be a campaign contribution, a donation, an event fee, or a membership due. So let's just choose donation for now, and you can select this if, for instance, you want to collect donations from an organization. You would select this, and then they can actually donate on behalf of an organization rather than just on their own personal behalf. So if you want to solicit donations from some specific organization, that's what you would do. Now let's put in an introductory message, which they would see on the first screen when they attempt to make a donation. So let's just say this is an introductory message. And you can also add a footer message. The goal amount, if you're running a campaign, like a donation campaign, then you could set a goal account, and what that allows is it allows you to actually create badges and track the goal amount. So if you have like if you have members or you have affiliates that have websites, you can give them a badge. They can actually generate a badge from the website and put that on their website and help you meet your contribution goals. And you can actually also, for this donation page, you can actually specify a start date and an end date, and again that's again for a campaign, running a campaign. And you can also enable an honorary section, and an honoree section is essentially this donation is on behalf of. So if like somebody has passed away and somebody wants to honor that, they can honor them through that. And the last checkbox is this online contribution page active, and that just enables or disables a page in terms of access to normal users. And when we press continue, here's a whole bunch of options. So execute real-time monetary transactions, and you essentially would want to have this checked unless you're trying to solicit donations in kind, meaning furniture or equipment or something like that. Currency, well, of course, Canadian dollar payment processor, and over here we're going to select PayPal. Contribution amount section. So what this essentially means is there's a couple of different ways of doing it. One way of doing it is to define contribution levels. So for instance, if we have a silver level at $50 and we have a gold level at $100 and a platinum level at $1,000, we can do that. And over here you would check whichever one's default. So let's just mark silver default. But what this allows you to do is it allows you to, and the pay later option would allow them to, for instance, send in a check if you accept checks. Pledges, again, if you're doing like a pledge drive where you're asking people to, pledge somebody to for instance, do a run or something, they can do that. Recurring contributions, these are just like, for instance, if they want to agree to pay $5 a month, PayPal allows for this, and if you check that, they will be asked to contribute. Recurring contribution, allow other amounts, allows the user to define an amount. So let's just check that, and that will allow the user to define an amount, and then you can actually set the minimum and maximum amounts on that. So we can accept a maximum donation of $1,000, a minimum donation of $25, and they may define that themselves. If you click Save here, it will actually go to the next tab. Well, no, it actually saved it, but there's a number of other tabs. So there's a membership tab, and the membership tab essentially allows you to hook up this contribution with the membership system. And we'll discuss the membership system later, but essentially it would allow us to create a link. Well, we do actually do that in the system. We actually create a membership page with options for them to sign up for membership through the website. And again, that's linked with PayPal. Receipt, if we need to send them a receipt, we can do that. And that essentially means filling this page out. So we can say something like, thank you, and we can also send them an email. Let's uncheck that, but let's just go over the form real quick here. We're not going to do it, but let's go over the form. So receipt from name, enter the from name which we're going to send it from, so our name, the organization's name. Receipt from email address, that would be our email address. Receipt message, whatever, thank you for donating, and then it can actually CC and BCC the recipient. So if somebody needs to be aware of that, aware of the fact that a donation has been received and we've actually sent out the email, that's where you would define that, and they would get nice little emails that tell them that an email has been sent out to their contributors. We need to uncheck this. That form did not validate, and if we press save, it saves that form. Some other options are tell a friend, and tell a friend would allow you to allow your users to spread the word to other people about this campaign that you're running, or about making donations to your organization. And well, actually we have to press save here, and then